Our weather philosophy at KNOE is to make sure you are prepared for severe weather and not scared of it. We'll tell you days in advance what to expect. When watches, warnings, or advisories are issued in the ArcLMS, we want to make sure we are the first to tell you about them. Who issues those advisories? The people who write the text that scrolls at the bottom of your screen during severe weather? It's the National Weather Service. Our area is split between two Weather Service offices, Jackson and Shreveport. When severe weather threatens our area, they are responsible for reading the data and preparing you in advance for it.
All the data that we have coming in tell us there's a chance of severe weather. And if we do that and then we start to put that into the forecast, we don't wait till right up to the last minute. We try to give as much lead time as possible.
The Jackson Weather Office has traditionally been overly cautious and closely monitors radar to decide whether to issue a warning on a strong storm cell.
A very strong storm, which means it's very high in the atmosphere. If it has rotation that's showing very strongly, then we will consider issuing a tornado warning.
By contrast, the Shreveport Weather Office, while also leaning on the side of preparation, knows that the radar is one of the most important tools for a meteorologist.
Even above and beyond, if we were handicapped without models, without any forecasting tools whatsoever, that radar is going to be the one thing that we can still be able to protect those people.
By partnering with both Jackson and Shreveport weather offices, KNOE will closely monitor our radars, especially in anticipation of active severe weather.
Now it's starting to warm up, and we're going to start having severe weather in this area. We do every year.
If people aren't paying attention at night, you're sleeping. You're unlikely to hear the storm sirens, and really the best way to protect yourself is to have a NOAA weather radio handy.
Spring is normally the most active time of year for severe weather in the ArcLMS, so now is the time to prepare. In order to keep you and your family safe in the event of severe weather, KNOE 8 News has partnered again this year with the National Weather Service, Midland Weather Radios, and Max Fresh Market. You can rely on us to be on the air informing you about imminent weather, but you cannot always rely on your electricity. What is your plan to hear weather alerts if the power goes out? Or what if severe weather comes in the middle of the night and you're asleep? The National Weather Service gives out watches and warnings instantaneously through KNOE 8 weather radios.
If it's in the middle of the night, it will wake you up. It's pretty loud, and that's the primary purpose, is to alert you in case severe weather is approaching.
They act differently from a normal radio that plays music or has dials and transmits nothing but weather information. A KNOE 8 weather radio is set to a specific frequency for your specific parish, which gives you a direct link to the meteorologists at the National Weather Service who issue the watches and warnings. Most of the year, a weather radio will sit on your table or nightstand silently. It's like a smoke detector. It will let you know when an emergency is occurring. It is always listening to the National Weather Service's broadcast, and if they tell your weather radio to turn on, it turns on day or night with instant alerts letting you know that something bad is occurring or is about to happen. Power or no power, with a battery-operated weather radio, you'll know that you and your family will be aware and prepared for weather emergencies when they strike. Another tool to keep you and your family safe is the KNOE 8 smartphone app. Here's Clay Osterly with more.
So you might not always be at your house and in front of your TV set in order to watch us on the TV, and that includes being away from your NOAA weather radio. So the good news is KNOE has a mobile app that you can take with you wherever you go. You can track storms on this thing. It's a fantastic tool to keep you safe and prepared for any types of weather conditions. So if you're on the home page, this is our Weather Active radar page. You can zoom in, you can see exactly where you are to help track storms, or it shows you the first 3-day forecast and current conditions just in case you have any plans for the next couple of days. We also have a 10-day forecast that breaks it down for you for the next 10 days, sky conditions, temperatures, rain chances, all of that. Or say you have plans within the next couple of hours. We have an hourly forecast as well, and it also alerts you to any pending severe weather alerts. It's a perfect way to keep you and your family safe during any severe weather threat.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you now have a better or refreshed understanding about some of the more common life-threatening weather hazards that can affect us here in the ArcLMS, and the importance of knowing what to do or what not to do during periods of adverse weather. Of course, we can't make you take the necessary actions when severe weather occurs, but we can keep you informed day or night so that you will make the best decision for you to protect life and property. Remember to always be prepared, not scared. For Kyle Myers and Clay Osterley and all of us here at KNOE, good night.
Be prepared, not scared, has been brought to you by these fine sponsors.